Good evening.
We are so glad to see you all.
I'm not sure, yeah, it comes in and out. Yes. It's nice to be back in Raleigh area.
I think this is
I keep coming in and out, but it's okay. So I guess this is the third or fourth time we've been here. The first time we came was with Brother Ram Prakash, who had done a very excellent program here in this same room, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, or if it was another room. But after that, we have come here 2, 3 times. We have had the chance to meet many of you. So I see quite a few familiar faces. Some of you have gone on to do the Raja Yoga course that the Brahma Kumaris offers across the world. And some of you have actually become regular students of the Brahma Kumaris. So congratulations to those who have completed the course, and a special congratulations to those who have continued on as the students of Raja Yoga. So, as I mentioned, it's always a joy coming to this place. We have always found very good energy in this whole, what do they call it, as RTP or something? Research Triangle Park, correct? And especially in this location, this temple, the way they have created it, it's a lot of good energy. So before even starting, I would like to thank the torchbearers of the temple, the people who have given us this space. I don't know if they're listening, if there's somebody in the gathering here today, but if there are, if they're listening, then thank you very much. All right. So, we will start with a song. You sing. The sister Naz won't be able to sing. You ready to sing? Okay, wonderful. So you got the courage to sing. So just to set the tone, we'll have Sister Naz sing a lovely song. The name of the song is
You Raise Me Up.
You Raise Me Up. Huh? That's a beautiful song. I'm sure some of you have heard it before. If not, then you'll hear it from Sister Naz today. Om
You can sing
Shanti.
it with me.
Okay.
When I am done, I know my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and see why. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Raise me up to more than I can be. This is a song about a father that raised his child over his shoulder. And today is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yes, thank you very much for reminding.
Thank you very much, sister. That was a wonderful song that you sung, and you have a wonderful voice, very sweet voice. So thank you for setting the tone for the evening. As you know, it's Father's Day today, so some of you are fathers, and some of you are not, but yet, in a way, we father ourselves. So it's Father's Day for everyone. Also, the wonderful thing is that the special guest that I'm going to invite and introduce to all of you also had his birthday a few days back. So happy birthday to him too, huh? Right? But we'll do that in a bigger way in a little bit. So before we start, I was wanting to request all of you to make sure that your cell phones are switched off, and so you could take a moment to check that. And as you switch off your cell phones, or at least put that on silent mode, please switch yourself on. Is that much better? Yeah, that's so much better. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. So take a moment, relax. Take a deep breath. Bring yourself to here and now, to this moment, to this space. There's a lot going on out there. There's a lot that needs our attention time and again. But for a little bit, let's forget that, all of that. Feel as if the chair that you're sitting on is the only thing that exists in this whole universe. And this moment that you're in is the only moment that exists. That there was no past and there will be no future. Just here and now. This moment has tremendous energy, tremendous potential, tremendous amount of information for us to tap into. And we can tap into that only when we are in this moment, in the here and now. That's wonderful. You're doing awesome. All right. So now is the time for us to introduce our special speaker, who has come all the way from New York. His name is Brother Ram Prakash Singhal. We have had the privilege, the honor to be with him for a very long time. As I had mentioned earlier, we had in another program that we had, that we moved to US in 2006, and he was among the very few members of the Brahma Kumaris that we were connected to. In fact, we had the privilege of staying in his apartment in New York. Long back, I think it was 2007 or 2006 even, I'm not 100% sure. But it's always been a pleasure to talk to him, to know him, to be with him. He brings with him tremendous amount of enthusiasm and energy. Some of you probably know that he was a survivor, or he is a survivor actually, of the 9/11 attack. So he was an engineer, he is an engineer by profession, and so he came to the US in 1970s, 1980s. He was working with the Port Authority, and he was working on the 64th floor of the World Trade Center when the two planes collided with the two towers of the World Trade Center. And with his tremendous presence of mind, mental stability, inner strength that he had gathered because of decades of his meditation practice, he was able to save himself, and he was also able to save so many others. After that, he has turned into a big-time motivational speaker. He travels internationally, all over the world, lots of countries. I'm sure, as I was wondering how his passport would look like with all the stamps of so many countries that he has traveled to. He's done hundreds of programs all over the world. People enjoy him because like I mentioned, he comes with so much of enthusiasm, but also because he is so down to earth, such a practical human being, and an amazing yogi. So with all of that, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this talk today. The title is Harmony in Relationships, but he's also going to share with all of you the wonderful program that he started after that he got inspired to create a campaign, a worldwide campaign called as the 7 Billion Acts of Goodness. And we have brochures of that, and he was going to describe all the lovely things that have transpired in the past few years of this campaign. So without further ado, I'm sure you are eagerly waiting to listen to Brother Ram Prakash Singhal. I'm going to invite him to come up and share all your insights, your wisdom, your knowledge with all of us, and your energy, especially your wonderful energy. So thank you, Brother Ram Prakash. Let's give him a big hand.
It's up to you, whatever you like. You can sit if you like, you can stand if you like.
If I sit, I can see everyone's faces. If you can move around so that I can see you and you will know it, or you can see me. Everybody sit down, you can shift around. I don't have to stand there. I cannot see the people in the back. Because some people can come in the front actually.
Yeah.
Why don't you come in the front? And you can spread like this, not like more like stagger your, that I cannot see. You are sitting behind me. You could come in the front. Come on. Come, there are 5, 6 more seats over there. Yeah, so that's good. Even bring the chairs more over here. So there is space here. You have become like a family. Yeah, why don't we? Yeah, you know, but if we can do it, just put some more. Yeah, with a round dish, you know, like 3, 4 rows. Everybody will. You can spread out, spread out here. Yeah, see, come closer. So that's great. Yeah, come up to the half circle like this. Yeah, come on, make it circular. Yeah, come on. That's good. That's good. Yeah, make over here space. Yeah, another one, another chair. You can come. Okay, come over here. Yeah, that's better. There need more chairs over here. You can put more. That's better. Now I feel comfortable sitting now. Now I cannot see you. There you come. Thank you. Now I cannot see that little boy. Turn around. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. It's just like sharing. Somehow I always see one thing I understand in my life. You can teach or preach only what you are. Nothing more, nothing less. Because I have seen people know when you are sharing your real experience or you are talking about theory. Many times people talk about what this one did, what this one say, like that. But somehow or another, I feel at present time, people are looking at what you are doing, what you had done, so that they could get inspiration. If you can do it, I can do it. So that is how I see within my life, that if I could share my experience, if that can make some sense to other people, this person can do it. For example, I had been doing Raj Yoga meditation for the last 45 years. And I really tell you, Even like somebody asked me yesterday, how to do meditation. I still could not figure it out, how to do meditation. He said, what? You don't know? But that because I am constantly thinking something, what is deeper aspect of meditation and how you feel about it. Because I remember the very first time, it just happened, the sisters came and stayed in our house for 3 months. And because of that, I got into this thing. Otherwise, I used to hate them. I really, my auntie was in this thing, and she used to make me, so upset with her because she was very enthusiastic and she wanted to talk about it more and more. I said, stop it. And I'm 19 years old at that time. One time I was going from one place to another place, like Moga to Ludhiana in Punjab, and she said, could you come with me? I don't, like in those days, the women used to, take somebody with them. They didn't want to travel alone. So I went with her, and she started talking about the knowledge. Oh my God, I was feeling so embarrassed because I was kind of a spoiled kid. I did break all the rules of the family, do all the wrong things, whatever anybody can imagine. I'm from Agarwal family. We don't even eat onion garlic in our family. And here I broke all the rules. Forget about onion garlic, drinking, smoking, eating meat, everything. And here she wants to talk to me about God and yoga and all that. I said, stop it. But she was so enthusiastic. She kept talking. Then I said like this. I tried all kind of things. But somebody else started listening to her. She started even talking even louder and louder. I remember how embarrassed I felt. But then it just happened, the sisters came in our house and I had just finished my engineering and I was staying at home and my auntie offered them, you could stay in our house for 3-4 months until you get your place. And she called me. She said, Ram, could you help them? You are the host, they are the guests. And because they are new over here. I said to her, okay, I will help them. But I quietly asked her, tell her that please tell them, don't talk about knowledge. Then I will help you. But if you start talking about knowledge, you won't see me. So they promised. So it happened about 2-3 weeks. I used to observe them. I found that they are looking normal actually. That was the first thing, because we used to think that, what kind of things they are running and all that. So then they are talking to my mother and they're talking about us and just family things. They look like a family people. But then I also saw that whole day they are working hard, giving knowledge whole day, living simple life, eating very little, but I could see the glow on their faces of real joy, genuine, like satisfaction, contentment. And I knew they were from good family. They could live their life that way too. So they must be getting something. Otherwise, why anybody will do all these things? And that is what made me curious. And I started taking the course. But then as I was taking the course, now I told them, they say, oh, the world is changing. You are going to become angel from human being. I say, yeah. And I am telling, they're talking about becoming an angel. If I become a little better person, it has been good enough for me. But then I said, okay, I want to give a 1% chance that the world will change. We are going to become deities and angels. And then I told her that, I want to try you for 6 months. He said, if you want to try, then do everything that we do. And I said, but I smoke and drink and all that. But someone other, he said, just do it if you want to try. It took me less than a week. I did everything. And that is where, which I could not do it. And I was trying for 2 years to stop smoking and drinking. non-vegetarian and everything. How could be possible? But it happened. And that is where, being an engineer, you always extrapolate. If I can change this much, I can change this much too, this much too, this much too, then I can change really. There is a possibility. So I started to take spirituality as an engineering, like a spiritual engineering. That is where I understood like what engineers do. They, first of all, they make the things comprehensive, simplify things. Like there are very, very difficult formulas and the drawings, etc. But the end users, they are not well versed with all those things. So they make it simplified. Like if you see the drawings of a building, they look like all these insects, crawling all over. It's just drawings are like that. But we simplify. This is your drawing room. This is your bedroom. This is the size. I say, how big is the kitchen? Oh, like this, for 20 feet by 30 feet. What is 20 by 30? Maybe from here to there. Like that. So simplify. So I want to simplify the spirituality. And the second thing is application. Unless you apply anything you have, it has no value. Even the studies you do, like we studied physics, chemistry, mathematics, mechanics, but when we went to engineering college, now we are studying applied physics, applied mechanics, applied mathematics. So that means how that study I am doing applies in making use of it. And that is how I looked at it. Spirituality has value only if I am able to apply in my day-to-day life, application in my action. So these are the things like I am kind of coming up with the revelation that means I am understanding what, as we talk about energy. So we talk about physical energy and this is spiritual energy. And the combination of two is the combined energy. And then I could relate with body and the soul. The body is physical and the soul is spiritual, but it is the soul, good soul, bad soul, divine soul. We talk about Atma. We don't say Divya Atma, Papa Atma, Dushta Atma. So that means it is connected with the soul, that gradation. And then if you go higher, ultimately but it becomes Paramatma, Supreme Soul. So that clicked in my mind. Supreme means supreme in qualities, in the power. So I was able to relate to this thing that as the body carries my parents' DNA, my eyes, my face or my walking, something is similar to my parents. I carry my parents' DNA. So now, who is the parent of the soul? Because we talk about I am Jivatma. I am a human being. So human is the body and the being is the soul. So that means I am a combination of two things. I know who are my mother and father of the body. But if I say I am a soul, this is my body, who is the mother and father of the soul? Who do you think mother and father of the soul? So that's where the word God comes. And God is Paramatma. It started to make some sense that I could relate with. So that is where I started to also feel that if I believe I am child of God, and if I believe my mother and father is ocean of love, so if they are ocean of love, what is my DNA? So soul carries God's DNA. Now it's very far-fetched. It takes courage to feel that. Because what we have learned in our whole life, that God is highest on high. I am the dust of His feet. I have no qualities. I am sinful. I am a bad person. But I am challenging. How can I say if God is ocean of love and I am sinful? ocean of happiness, I am so down. And I am asking this question, a parent. No, we should say that चरणों की धूल. Right? Dastabati, will any parent, mother and father want their child to feel that they are the dust of their feet? Will they like to hear that? Or will they like that that child should always remain on their feet, not go anywhere? Will you like it? So how can God like it? That we are saying, I am the dust of your feet. He said, that's all? That who is your father then? So that those are the things I was challenging myself. And that is where I started to feel more and more stronger that the change is possible because I carry God's DNA. And if we don't even remember or don't even feel that way, but like if I give you a little clue, we say God is ocean of love. Now if I ask you, go deep, deep, deep in your heart, you are not really, really loving and caring person? Is there anybody who carries hatred deep, deep inside? Or you are loving person? Genuine love. You feel it? Feel it? Genuine love. That indicates I carry God's DNA. That's my DNA. That's love. Real love. We say God is ocean of happiness. Now check within yourself. Deep, deep inside, when nothing is bothering you, you are a happy person. Good, you feel good or peaceful person. So those are the indications that I carry God's DNA. And I start to operate. I challenging myself with that. And one of God's DNA is God always gives. It's true? God always gives. So you feel like you agree? You carry God's DNA? And you can agree, those who can agree. Everybody. Okay. Some are raising half. Some are just still curious. But whatever it is. But in general, we agree. So if we agree, we are children of God, then we agree, I carry God's DNA. And one of the DNA is God always gives. If God always gives, what is my DNA? To give or to take? That is what it is. That means if I want to believe I carry God's DNA, I am God's child, that means my relationship with everybody is of what? Giving, giving and giving. Not give and take. So can we do that? No give and take. Only giving, giving and giving. No taking. Can you agree with that? You can do that? And let's raise your hand and say, okay, from today, no give and take. Only giving, giving and giving. Okay? Now if I say giving, 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 not taking even from God. That's now tough. Can it be? I said, at least from God we will take, right? But everybody else we will give. But from God, who have the courage to say, yes, I will not take even from God? Nobody. But now think of that. Because if you start to take it from God, you are going against your DNA. Because that's taking. But think it other way around. Being an engineer, simple physics, actually we don't take from God, but when we are giving, I start receiving from God. If you can understand. One-way traffic. Giving becomes my receiving. When the water comes out of the faucet, it's connected with the reservoir, source, what happened? Water started to run in the pipe. Fresh water. Sometimes you go away for 1 month, the tap is closed. When you come home and open the tap, what happens? What kind of water comes? Stained water. Is it true or not? So that is, but when the water is running, it's a fresh water. When the hot air goes away, the fresh air comes in. So all the processes of the universe are based on giving. Electricity, high voltage to low voltage. Water in the pond becomes dirty, but in the river the water is flowing fresh. I was challenging those kind of things in my own self. Either I believe or I don't believe that God is my mother and father. If God is mother and father, then I carry God's spirit. I believe Alpha and soul, God is supreme soul. I even wanted to even think that way, that we have a name Richard. Father has the name Richard, and he gives the child name Richard Jr. Right? So is it possible? We say God, and I am God's child. Can I call myself to be tiny minded? Yes. God Jr. Can I call myself? God Jr. And you notice when little child goes with the father, they're always trying to copy the father. Is true or not? In their own, if they're in the shopkeeper, they will start to do things. Whatever the father is doing, they will try to follow the father. So if I start to do what God does, I am worthy of calling myself, I am a child of God. Raising my feelings about myself. Because we have been brought up thinking that I am a sinner. Even we say, fear God. You want your children to fear you? Or you want children to love you? See, how can we say we should fear God? These are challenging things, right? So that means I don't fear God, I love God. I will do what God does, and God does give, and give. Now, if I can start that process of giving, you know what we call that person who always gives? देने वाले को क्या कहा जाता है? दाता और देवता. So you can challenge yourself to be called yourself devta or angel, living angel possibility. See, this is how I see that practical aspect. There are possibilities that bring in the change in the world by changing my own self. So this is how I did not have any qualities. I thought my life was kind of waste. But when I joined this thing, now it's 45 years, I used it in my profession. And what I have found one thing, nobody will value my spirituality if I am not successful in my profession. There was a time we take spirituality as a passive force or as a defensive energy. But actually spirituality gives me opening to a spiritual force, spiritual energy, and when I integrate that spiritual energy, what is that spiritual energy? Love, happiness, peace. So love generates energy in the body. Happiness generates energy in the body. So I become tireless. I become enthusiastic, and I can accomplish much more because I am not thinking negative. I am thinking good about myself. I am more efficient. So my professional life also becomes successful. When my profession life becomes successful, then people will pay attention to me. How you do it? Then I can say I do meditation. If I am not successful, what they will say, oh, you are spiritual, yeah. But sit in that corner, because we don't need you. You are useless. That is what, the point is at present. The people are afraid of spiritual people. Oh, here he comes, He's going to talk about now. Big thing, God, this, that. Oh, don't worry, remember God. He will take care of you. It's not work that God makes me capable of doing things. God is incorporeal. God doesn't do things for me. But God gives me wisdom. God gives me the godly power. God gives me recognition. God made me aware of my DNA. And then I am in touch with my DNA. When I recognize my DNA, that is meditation. Okay, I am feeling my DNA within myself. So I am getting in touch with myself, or I am journeying to myself at the core of my being. So that is how I look at meditation. And that is how I found, because I was able to do much more than before, I kept growing in my professional life. I can say myself, I can consider myself to be pretty much, successful engineer, even with a standard American standard. I have been pretty much a very big project. I was working in World Trade Center. I developed structural integrity inspection program for the entire World Trade Center complex. I was the team leader and we were 5 or 6 engineers. And we had to develop a program so that every part of the tower should be looked at least once a year, so that if there are any deficiencies developed, so they could be rectified. So we did that. And I had even given training to the people who will be doing inspection. So I did all that thing. And I found that when I was giving that training to them, my manager called me. And that was the very first time I gave presentation. I was talking openly to the people. She called me. She said, Ram, I was so afraid that whether you will be able to talk or not amongst the people, but you did such a wonderful thing. People are loving it. How did you learn all these things? How you do that? That's the time I told her, I do meditation. So that means my meditation has value. But anyway, I am just bringing, so that means my relationship at work, my relationship with people, and relationship with my own self. Means I love my work, I love the people, and also I love myself so much. I really learned spirituality, what it teaches us. Learn to be kind to yourself. Learn to be soft with your own self. Learn to find good qualities in yourself. We are only taught, find your weaknesses. And somehow or another, meditation is not to remove my weaknesses. Meditation is to fill me with something. You go to a doctor, you are weak, and you ask that doctor, I am very weak, could you please remove my weakness? Will the doctor take a syringe and suck out your weakness like blood, They take the blood out. Can they take out the weakness? Can they? No, they give you medicine to fill you up with strength. And once you are strong, you are not weak anymore. So that aspect, I work on myself. If there is a hole in the ground, I cannot remove the hole, but I fill it up. If somebody is sad, will you remove the sadness, or you will do something to make that person happy? So that means you don't need to worry about if I'm angry. Somebody will see angry and try to tell them, don't be angry. What happens? They will be double angry. But you will find something to soften them up. You make them peaceful. Once you are peaceful, anger is not there anymore. So why I have to work on my anger? Why I have to work on my sadness? Why I have to work with the darkness when I can turn on the light? So just like that means meditation is a way of filling, and filling, adding in whatever I have. So that is where when I talk about harmony in relationship, that means you become loving and caring. And that starts from your own self. You become, because I feel what God does to us. By saying sweet child, God takes away all of the bitterness. And does not want us to feel any repentance or any kind of guilt. You say, whatever you are, as you are mine. And that's God's first act when we come in God's relationship. And that means if God can love me as I am, I start to love myself as I am. And once I can do that, then I can accept other people too as well. Then at my work also, whosoever come in touch with me, I am giving them. You say God gives, so I start to give too. So what people want in their life, even at work, they're looking for little bit love, little bit of respect, little bit of credit. They want to be acknowledged. If I can do all of those things, I'm never scared of going anywhere. Because you are ready to give all the time. Ready to give. And once you are ready to give, and because you don't have the negative, like giving me, supposing I am making $50,000. That means I give the work for equal to 60,000, not 45,000 or 40,000. So that is a change. People think the smart people are who will do less work, get more money. But that is taking. But if I am child of God, instead of 8 hours, I will do 9 hours. Extra. And you will do out of love. Or if nothing else, even you are putting 8 hours, your hours are filled with positive energy. And you accomplish much more. So that means common industry standard, I know when I was making the routine, we were saying the standard, industry standard is 8 hours work means 5 hours productive time. 5 hours. Sometimes even 4. Now, right, because people they start here, they are worrying about their family and so they are not able to concentrate. And I am saying that if I am thinking I am child of God, I want to give, so that means my concentration will be all there. I will be able to do it. And so many things happen to in my life too. I don't have the time. I can sit down over here hours. But even when I came to America, that how I did not get promotion. Somebody else got it, American person. Now at that time, rather than getting angry, I said I have some handicap. My language, my culture, I cannot speak properly with them. My interests are very different than them. So they will get bored with me. So they just got together and other person got promotion. But what I said, I am going to make up for my disadvantage. I started to work 50-20% more on my own. And now when people see you working harder, smiling, getting more things done, people start to become very friendly. Now one time they had a meeting and they got stuck with something. I was not part of it. And the person, the director, I was working at the airport, and said, why don't we call Ram? Maybe he has the answer. They called me, and actually when I am working extra, I know extra. So I was able to solve the problem. One meeting, second meeting, third meeting, I got promotion. Not only promotion, but I became number one amongst all the project managers. And I was even higher than that person. So now you can see. But then another question comes then. How come I was at the bottom? All of a sudden I am on the top. First amongst people. And I noticed people are downplaying what my accomplishments are and amplifying my weaknesses. I say, how come people know I'm working harder, working more and all that? And what I noticed was that I am just no job. And that's what is taking down. I'm thinking, should I make myself down? But if I bring myself down, it will be my defeat. People will think that, see, you came to senses now. But some or another, that's where the spirituality comes in the picture. I get so much love from God, so much love from the family. If I get a little bit less respect or love at work, I can handle it. So I started giving up all my projects to people. And people say, what will happen to you? They are going to shut you out because you are giving everybody the project. And they were so happy when I started distributing the project to them. But that is where I learned. I gave them those projects. I started to pick the projects nobody dared to pick. I started to go in the unknown territory. The toughest thing, the impossible thing, we start to handle, and that is how we start to become leaders. I kept on growing. Now you could see that means spiritual energy, what it does, it allows you to go in the unknown territory. It allows you to be humble, to be even down to earth. It allows you to be efficient. And I find if I'm ready to fail, 95% chances are I will not fail. But 5% chances are, but many times because of those 5% chances of failure, I let go of 95% of opportunity. Does it happen or not? So that is where I see spirituality becomes an additional force in your personality, in your life, in your professional life too. And that is where you become more efficient. Like if I tell you, I sleep only 4 hours for the last 30 years. It's not 1 or 2 years. And I work whole day. And I don't get tired. Where does energy come? Energy of spiritual, energy of life. Energy of getting blessings from people. When you do a little bit extra to anybody, they love you so much. That energy, it gets into the body. So those are my experiences of my spiritual life. And I want to share about the 9/11 because you will want to hear a little bit. I was on 64th floor. And I was working with the port authority. And when the plane came and hit, the first reaction was, it's an earthquake. Building shook up. Building went this way, that way, like maybe 6-7 feet. I'm just thinking now. Then went this way. So, but when it went this way, that way, but then it came to standstill. Then we thought it's not right. Maybe some small plane must have hit like a Cena type, the 2-seaters or something like that. So we started to come down, and after a short time, people said, second plane. Means second plane came and hit the second building. We were in our tower still, we were coming down. And that is the time people started to have panic and all that. And then other tower which was stuck later, but started to come down first. So whilst it was coming down, our tower was shaking so badly. The floor is shaking, the ceiling plaster is falling, pipeline is rattling, and emergency light flickering, and siren going on. That kind of feeling. That is how it does seem like a movie. And that is where people started to panic. And then we found out, because of the debris of the other tower, our stair got blocked. So we went to the next stairs. And then after some time, lot of water started to come down through the stairs because the pipeline broke. Water was coming with such a high speed that if you don't hold on to the handrail, we will just go down. So slowly holding the handrail, we are coming down, and finally we found out that even our second stairs broke because of water or everything. So we had to go to the last stairs because there were only 3 exit stairs in each tower. So in order to go there, we had to go through a long corridor with total darkness. Water is falling on top of us. Water is ankle high on the ground. It's coming down in total dark. We are holding the wall and walking. And once in a while, the emergency light will flicker and we see all the wires hanging on top of us. So, ducking down, bending down, holding the wall. Finally, we came out and we had come out only about 5 minutes. We felt the ground is shaking and we saw our tower is collapsed. We were so close to the tower, if the tower had toppled in our direction, we would have been under it. But of course the tower came down like this. So we ran from there, and finally there were many people with me, and ultimately few people, they didn't want to leave me because they were just feeling I am a spiritual person, or they felt a lot of faith in me. Wherever you go, we will go with you until we feel safe. So we have a meditation center near Empire State Building. So we brought the people over there also the food and did some meditation. Then in the evening, when the train started to run, we came home. But next day, people started calling me. So now, if I tell you what happened to me, I came home, I took shower, I had my dinner, and I went to bed. I slept full for 5 hours. And then when I got up in the morning, I did my meditation, and one thing coming to my mind, Ram, move forward. Because I felt my heart is sinking, I had spent about 2 years working on this tower, and I have the project, I still have the book, which I have created, and all that. All of a sudden everything is gone. But move forward. So that was I was doing. But people started calling me, so what they were asking me, look, because somebody called me from Spain. They said, Ram, they did such a terrible thing, how America will take revenge. And I am telling them, today they took revenge. Tomorrow we will take revenge. Then they will take revenge. People will keep getting killed. Where is that one? We have to stop this vicious cycle of taking revenge. We have to start the healing process. And how the healing will come? Forgiveness. And that time, when I am talking to myself, I am talking to myself that you forgive somebody who has done something terrible. Then I said to myself, Ram, how many terrible things you have done in your life? So you forgive people who have done the terrible things, how many terrible things you have done. So on that day I said to myself, I forgive myself for all the wrong things I have done. I did that. And I was so surprised, I felt so light. And that has become my nature now. Anytime I see someone doing something wrong, rather than feeling angry at them, I forgive myself for something I have done. Maybe I did something yesterday, something wrong. No, that process pride. You will see your relationship with people not getting upset. Be nice to your own self. Forgive yourself for your weakness. That was my first thing. Second thing was, they were asking that 95 minutes you were in the tower. You came out only 5 minutes. You must have gone through the moments of fear that you will not make it. What was your moment? Yes. And I am looking, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember 1 second when I was in fear. And that is very strange. So how that can be possible? Only thing I could think of, what could be the reason? Because I was trying to help other people. Now, how can I help? There is a saying that you keep helping other people, your pain and sorrow, your pain and sorrow God will take you. But what kind of help I could provide? Everybody is coming down, I am coming down, but the difference was other people are rushing to get out from the building as soon as possible. But I am saying I am 28 years in this meditation. If I also become the same one, what is the difference between them and me? So I am taking care of the people, how everybody is, have faith in God, whatever is happening, so everything will be okay, like that. But only when the other tower collapses, people are fearful, any little sound will come, they will scream, some ladies, like they are shivering with the fear. And I noticed that, so what I will do, I will quietly step back and I will bring them in front. I said, you come in front. Now that's a good. Other people are running quickly and I just gave my space to them. Now I saw they were so happy with me, so happy. I said, we are so happy you are with us. And they said, Ram, you are an angel. I am even laughing at myself. Wow, it's very easy to become an angel. Just go 2 steps behind and become an angel. But that is that I understood in the time of need, your little action, even a small gesture multiplies exponentially. So that's where I see the possibility that how a tiny thing can be mushroom, a big thing. So those are the things, and one thing I found that all the action we perform in our life and we don't get the credit, they keep on accumulating in us. In the time of need, they all come together and take you to the safety. Many times we say, I am a good person, people take advantage of me. Do we have this? People take advantage of me. I also used to think, I think something is terribly wrong with me. Maybe I am too emotional. Maybe I don't know how to be nasty. People think so. I give and give, and their turn come, they run away. I tried 1 or 2 times. One time I said, I am not going to help them at all. And I was so strong not to help, they started to cry. I knelt with them. I helped them. And I said, okay, now they must understand. But next time come, they still walked away. And one time I said, no way I am going to give you help. What I found was, the amount of grief they had, I was more sad than this. So my God, why should I hurt myself? Okay, maybe I'm not smart enough, maybe I'm good looking, maybe too emotional, but why should I hurt myself? Let them take me advantage. But what I found, somehow or another I kept growing and they remain at the same point. That is, I understood a simple process. People can take advantage of me only if I have advantage. Or I am at advantage. I am here, other person is here, energy flows from the higher level. So I'm giving because I have it. Now if I have to receive from them, where I have to come? If I am here, other is here. I have to take from here. Where I have to come? Down. So that means you have to go below your dignity in order to do this. That's why we never like when we are asking anybody that I am happy when I am giving. But the simple thing is, when I give, I start to receive from God, from nature, from circumstance. So I keep on becoming full. As I said, when that water comes out of the tap, water starts to have fresh water supply. So that is simple physics. Now people many times they say, Ram, you are very innocent, people are using you. You also have a problem? People are using, no? They have that right? Right? Now what I tell them, oh, people are using me. That means I am useful. Otherwise I will become useless. So you think I want to become useful or useless? You know, when you are useful, people will call you, come, you have not come to ourselves. Do you think anybody will call the useless? Come. Even the useless person want to come, they say, no, we don't have time. Some other time. Even if they show up, oh my God, here it comes. And we are asking, when will you go? So do I want to become like that? So it's good now, I am useful. People are using me. See, microphone we use, it has a value. If I cannot use this microphone doesn't have any value. So if people cannot use me, I have no value. So just thinking that taking everything positive on every side. So this is what there was the feeling why I survived. Because I could have died. We lost 10 people in our office because they decided that they are going to wait. And by the time they started, it was too late. And when I'm saying, what is the justification I survived they did not? Now I'm asking this question. I cannot say I had good karma. That is so bad to feel that you gave with bad karma. I can't feel that. But I am saying that day, rather than having the guilt survival, not survival guilt, I said to myself, I also feel my life is gone. If the rest of my life, if I use it for the humanity, serving the humanity, not for myself, but only for the people, then even God can justify why I survived. Okay? He survived for others. So that was my silent boss. I was always thinking of doing something big and all that. So what happened in 2008, this was 22nd of December, Time magazine, there was a cover story called Happiness is Contagious. And what they have done the study that as the flu virus spread, same day, if one person is happy, looking at that person, 5-7 people become happy. Then 25-30 people become happy. 150-200 people become happy. Happiness spread completely. They gave example when they, there is a pool table, all the balls are sitting there, and they are all sad balls. The ball is sad, right? And there is one happy ball. So the one happy ball hit the first sad ball. It hits all the balls. All balls become happy balls. Domino effect. So that is where the thought was that if one terrorist act can shake the whole world, why not one good act shake the whole world? Why goodness is so passive? 99% people are good, but 1% people, they are bad and they are ruling the 99%. Why is it? So that question was there in my mind. So we want to make goodness and dynamic, not to be passive, not to be a weak goodness. So that is where the thought was. We talked about the bomb explosion, like we talked about atom bomb explosion. That is where the thought was, how atom bomb explodes. Atom hit each other, then they split, then they get connected to each other, but a tiny fraction of the atom remains extra, and that extra fraction of the atom turns into nuclear energy, and the formula is E is equal to mc². You have heard that, Einstein's formula? Just to give you an example, the conversion factor is, if 1 kilogram of water gets converted into total energy, you know how much energy it will produce? Equal to 10 million gallons of gasoline. So much energy is in 1 kilogram of water. So that means there is huge energy in the nature. It's a matter of tapping it. So then the thought was, extra fraction of atom, that changes into nuclear energy. So that is where the definition. What is an act of goodness? Act of goodness is something I do above and beyond my duty and obligation. Means if I'm making $100,000, let me work for 110,000. That 10,000 becomes my act of goodness. Whatever tolerance power I have, let me add little bit more tolerance. Give little bit more space. Shake hand with somebody you don't want to talk. Have the courage of forgiving yourself for your own mistake. If the glass is broken, rather than feeling guilty, buy another 2 glasses. If you have hurt somebody 10 units, make them happy for 12 units. Make up for it. Not to feel guilty, that is an act of goodness. Extra, extra, extra. That is the key to change the world. That we, reverse the trend. Everybody wants me, me, me. Give it to me, give it to me now. Start giving it to others. Now, it is even in tradition in India. I don't know other places. If we have to give somebody $100, you don't give $100. How much you give? 101. Why? They say 100 is my give and take. Sometimes you give it to me, sometimes I give to you, right? But $1 is in the name of humanity. Name of God. It's gonna what they call, sugar mark. Now that $1 is extra. It does not belong to anybody. That creates the generosity, atmosphere of generosity. See, sometimes have you seen yourself? Now I don't know, but we used to go, when we were children, we used to go buy some vegetable. Huh? So that person will give you the vegetable amount of money you gave, right? But at the end, they give you something extra, right? What they call it? Dhania mirchi or something, Call something extra. They will put something extra. Have you noticed sometimes? Your eyes were not on the vegetables, the percentage. Your eyes are only but the extra is giving, It's true or not? So that means any time you do something good or extra, it attracts people's attention. And that is how we say that how many good actions that critical mass. Even explosion happens when the critical mass is reached. Like pressure cooker, it is critical mass reaches, then it explodes. Same way, atom bomb explodes with the critical mass. So what will be the critical mass of the goodness? So that there could be explosion of goodness. So that's what the thought was. There are 7 billion people in the world. If collectively we can perform 7 billion good actions, maybe that will trigger the chain reaction. That will bring the revolution. And it is an interfaith. Anybody can do it. It's not connected with any religion. And also doing extra. In my office, I can do extra work. In my family, I can give extra space to people. I can just become a little bit extra tireless. I have a little bit extra patience. Anything extra I will do, that become act of goodness. It could be towards nature, it could be towards people, it could be towards your own self. And that is the 7 billion this thing took place. So it really took off 5 years ago, and we started over here in America, and then we took to India, and then right now it has gone to about 35 countries. And we have done about 20,000 programs in school, colleges, many places. So I want to show you the video. I know we got a little bit late. Oh, it is up at 6:30. Oh, we have time. I was concerned. So I will, show you the video, the concept, then what it does, the act of goodness, and how to have the courage to do that. And then I also show you how it started in New York and how it is spreading all over. Anybody has any question or something? If you want to challenge me, as you know, I don't agree with you. You are talking up in the air, you are beating castles up in the air. Okay. Huh? Okay, I will. small act of goodness, helping each other. We have friendship with your enemies. Now look how comfortably he sleeps. The biggest act of goodness is to feel good about your own self. That's the biggest act of goodness. To think I am a good person. And that the ripple effect will go in the whole universe. And that's how we can create this global culture of caring. Goodness is returning with joy, with happiness. Time is coming. You know, we talk about golden age, talk about heaven. And that's our website. Now he's showing that how it got the water. He did not get upset. He said this plant needs the water. So he helped the plant. So he keeps helping everybody.
Họ จะได้อะไร ถ้าเขาทำแบบนี้ทุกวัน เขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลย ไม่ได้รวยเกิน ไม่ได้ออกทีวี ไม่มีใครรู้จัก ไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงที่มากขึ้น
What happened to that life? See, with this life, it came student from there. Now look at the face of the child. Blessings coming from God. And look at the
เพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้
joy
คือได้แค่
that I was
ความ
able
รู้สึก
to help someone.
เห็นความสุข
So what he gets is the real happiness,
ได้เข้าใจ
understanding of karma.
ได้ความรัก ได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ ได้โล
The
ก
plant
ที่สวย
grew
งาม
up.
กว่าเดิม
She is teaching her mother even. She is giving extra to everybody. And even the butterfly comes from the flower. So he created a world of happiness around him. Or we can say he became a dot of happiness. If we can keep on increasing the dots of happiness, time will come, we are building a world of happiness. One person at a time, one dot at a time. It's showing how to have the courage. Sometimes we think we are helpless. What can I do? But this is a story. Some of you might have seen it. There is a typical case that in a storm, a tree falls down and blocks the road. And the typical scene of India, everybody yelling and screaming.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है सर।
Rich people made arrangement with other alternate routes. But what the ordinary people do?
I hate this country. कुछ करो ना।
मैं वहाँ जाके क्या उखाड़ लूंगा?
कैसी जाने बूंदे आई, जाने कैसा दर्द लाई, सामने क्या है ये तेरे, क्यों रुका है तू बता दे। तुझको पार लेगा, होगा वो मसीहा जिसे तू ढूंढता है, तू ही है तू वही है। तेरा रास्ता है, तेरा है सहारा, तू ही तुझको पार लेगा, तू ही है तेरा किनारा। तुझको मार लेगा, तू ही है तेरा किनारा।
How you felt? You think the little boy knew that people are going to help him? But somewhere he had this feeling that if I start, God will help. And how God helped? So this, they say na, himmate marda, mate khuda. So how khuda helps the people? So now you could see this saying, you are the one you are looking for. We are waiting for other people. Even when the government cannot help. The people who are supposed to do their job, they cannot do it. Everybody comes together and we can bring the change in the world. So that is what it is. So we started this thing, when we talk about that Krishna asked everybody to give little finger and we can lift the mountain. And that is what it is with everyone's cooperation. Doing good to each other, to yourself, maybe that will bring about the change in the whole world. So we want to show you, you have how it started in New York. It's in Madison Avenue. We launched it, India Day Parade.
I moved it, but still.
We did about 150 programs in America, and then we took it to India. And now we have done up to 20,000 programs. And mostly school, colleges. But we went to all the religious places, corporations, correction centers, societies. There are like 6,000 students taking the pledges of doing something good. We say God is infinity. We also have God's DNA. We have unlimited potential of goodness within the self. Now it is showing that how possibility is, how the science also prove that the changes are possible, domino effect. One little piece of 5 gram, touch it there, but
That was 13 dominoes. If I had 29 dominoes, the last domino would be as tall
empires can go.
That means our little action, good action, maybe can demolish the mountain. And then it shows that one scientist putting just one ball, what happened? The same way, our good action, when we hit somebody with goodness, it will go to 2 people, then 4 people, then 8 people, keep on growing, chain reaction of goodness and happiness, and there could be the explosion of goodness. So why atomic explosion? Why not explosion of goodness and happiness in the world? And we create the wave of goodness, the wave will keep going high and high, we can have the tsunami of goodness and happiness. We will drown the whole world into love and happiness. Why could be drowned in water, natural calamity, but it could be also tsunami of goodness and happiness. What it is, even we talk to, like when we go, we ask a 5-year-old boy, because we go to school, we went to Montessori and other places, and we ask child, share your experience when you did something good and you felt good. You did. And the child said, 5 years, I had, my mom gave me 2 lollipops, I gave one to my friend, I felt very well. So that's an act of goodness on his part. So those little things, now you can show that video, 1 minute video. The kids, like you were saying, how the kids even can take up this program. I didn't know, they put me there in Montessori. And they were 5 years to 10 years kid. And I was so surprised, they hold me and then went around me, and they wanted to share how many good things they do, and they will become happy and all that. I said, yes, if we want to make the world happy, we will do 3, 4, 5 good actions every day. So that is how. So just to show that even the kids, because I took few videos, but I showed this 1 minute video that even the kids, how they
Stuck.
stuck. All right. Anyway, so that is what it is. How you feel about it? You think there could be a possibility of change, or we just say, what can I do? Who gets feeling that, somebody had good
Okay.
people or something?
It's working now.
All right, okay. Yeah. This is the principal of the mosque. It's in Long Island. We can argue, we can go to our corporation, we can go to our family, we can go to the communities, we can go to our religious places. So at present time, everybody is looking for something. I think the time at present time, we can see so much negativity going on. People are ready at this time. They are ready for change. And the revolution, it's a revolution. Interfaith initiative does not matter what religion we belong to. Goodness is everywhere. And this is about the time and I noticed that when we take this program, any place, people love it. I myself have gone to about 650 cities in 19 countries, and I have done approximately 2,000 programs on my own in the last 4 or 5 years. But when I go do the program, people take the material, they start to do program on their own, in your school, for example, in your family. Just like learning to do extra to become an angel, living angel. So angels are not up in the air flying, but angels who are light, who just do the work, then fly away, don't take anything in return, possibilities are there. So I see you quiet. Are you feeling that something could be done? Anybody had got some idea or some enthusiasm that we are going to start it? Anybody?
All of us.
Huh?
All of us.
Yes. You have combined together little possibilities. So, thank you so much. Anybody, I want to ask a question? Okay. What is the secret? How I can live it 4 hours? Okay, first of all, I will not recommend it for anybody to sleep 4 hours. Okay. So, but I am here doing it, I see a possibility. But I noticed it, I remember one person, one doctor gave this, they done study or something. They said actually what happened every hour we sleep, we take the rest, whatever is needed by the body. Like first hour maybe 10-15%, another hour 10-15%, 10-15%, and overall once you have slept for 6-7 hours, then you have achieved that 100% rest, and then your eyes are open. In other words, the body has mended itself, it has rested itself. But if we have a negative feelings, negative thoughts, I am sleeping in worries and all that, then I might need 8 hours, 10 hours. But if I can have 100% sleep, 100%, I need only 1 hour. So it was shocking to me, but I'm about 45 years ago, I remember a study was done on that. So that is where I was looking at the possibility. Well, it's not that I put an alarm. It just opens my eyes. So now what should I do? Oh my gosh, I didn't sleep. Few times it happened to me, I was worried that I slept only 4 hours. What will happen to me at work? But I found nothing happened to me at work. And I found when you are really enjoying yourself in life, you need less and less sleep. I was not a big sleeper anyway. I used to sleep 6 hours. And then when I got into spirituality, it became 5. And for the last 30 years, I'm talking about average. Sometimes I sleep more, sometimes I sleep less too. But if I can count about 30 years, it's 4 hours. But I find enthusiastic, happy. When you are only thinking, and many times people say, Ram, you are even, sometimes people, slept in my room, and they say, Ram, you are always talking about something. You are even dreaming, and dreaming of doing this program, dreaming of going to one place, another place, making people happy. Now I can say that I have done it, so I cannot deny it. I will not say to you that you start. Oh, if Ram can sleep, I can do it. You take 8 hours, 7 hours, whatever you do. But I can live with them. Somehow there are many, I think that the time is up. I think some other time we will be able to share if you come and if you like this program. And there is a material over here. And thank you so much. If there is any other question, anybody wants to challenge, they say, no, we don't like what you're saying. It's not true or something. It's not possible. Anybody have? No? Okay. Yeah, anybody wants to make any comment or something? Want to say?
When you are such a nice person and you give anybody that asks you or even don't ask you, don't you feel like sometimes you become like a target? And they figure out that you're the person that never says no. And there's a time where you feel like they're taking advantage of you. That doesn't feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. And I feel like this goodness that you're talking about is no longer there.
See, actually, I really thought about it a lot. You go to an office, there are 30 people. You ask everybody, who is the problem? This one is problem. There is always trouble because of this one, that one, that one, that one. They will name everybody except him. Now everybody is talking about the same thing. Now who is the trouble? Everybody is feeling that way actually. That's the whole point. Everybody feels they are taking advantage of. But I feel that if you try to analyze it, dissect it, what happens is, supposing I go to somebody for help, I'm in a dire need. That person will give me help, save money. But then they will also put me down. You're always like that, you are this and you are that. So I had dire need. And I will even listen to that person. But I am hurt. Even though I am taking the help, but I am hurt. So in other words, I will say, when the money will come, I am going to give them more than what the person gave to me. I feel burdened. So that means the value of whatever I gave got reduced because I put somebody down. In other words, if I gave somebody 100 units, but because I put them down, call it 10%, other person received only 9. And then they are upset too deep inside. And when they have money, they also come with like, hate from their money. I don't need it and all that. Now, I gave the 90, but I also added anger in it. Other person got only 80. They think they gave 100, but they received only 80. So that is what the problem is in the society in general. Now, my point was, everybody is feeling they are taken advantage of. So then I feel, rather than feeling sad, like I went through that process. I said, maybe something terribly wrong with me. Maybe I'm too emotional. Or I don't know how to say no. That means, okay, maybe I'm unfit. Whatever I want to call, maybe something is terribly wrong with me. But what I found in general was, the people who were taking advantage were the mean or the low point. But I kept on growing. Maybe somebody deceived me, but I got benefit somewhere else. That is the key. Good action never go waste in the bigger picture. We call God as supreme justice. There can never be injustice to me in the bigger picture. But temporary or in the limited way, you could see that somebody is deceiving me. Somebody is taking advantage of me. Now this is where I learned, people are taking advantage because I have advantage. Okay? If I have apples only, then somebody can snatch it away. If I don't have any apple, can anybody snatch it? That's the key. People are using me because I'm useful. So that means if I'm an angel, if you see in your life, you don't live for your own self. If you're alone, you may not even cook food. So I will eat some junk here and there. But when there is a family, you cook. It's true or not? And when you cook for others, you are also eating it. So actually our life is meant only for others. So if I can take the high road like that, then you can be admiring yourself. At least I am not on the receiving end. At least I am on the giving end. So maybe something good about me. Let me be happy with my goodness. Why goodness make me hurt? I should be really. That is what I worked at center also. I learned a lot. But I see in general. Now these days, for example, I go to Peace Village. Now one time it happened, I am talking about the giving. One time it happened, I ate, but some guests did not get the food. I felt so bad. Since then, I started eating only at the end. When everybody else has eaten, only then I will eat. So that if somebody did not get it, I will not get it. So, generosity. So, not everybody is generous. You're lucky, you're generous. And people are taking from you. At least you are not taking from you. But the taking is also not a good feeling. We think the people who grab, they are happy people, but they are not. At least you have that inner satisfaction, some contentment. Nobody can take it away. They can take it, they may not take your name, they may even ignore you totally, but the action you do something good, instant result is somewhere you feel good about yourself. Is it true or not? Now you might feel sad, bad maybe 5% of the time, but 95% of the time if you're doing something good, you will feel happy. So why let go of 95%? Because 5% I had done. Mental people say, it's good to trust, but sometimes people deceive me. But what is that sometimes? 80%, 90% when you trust somebody, they want to give you back. But maybe 10% people will deceive you. But why I deprive 90% because 10% deceive? So that's how I do it. Some people always will do that, but what about the majority? I live with that.
Thank you very much, Brother Ram. This was a wonderful presentation, and I'm sure we are all very motivated, very inspired to at least have or do one act of goodness, right, per day.
Three.
Three? Okay. So let's
do it for 1 year.
Okay. Let's raise the bar a little bit to 3 acts of goodness
For
every
1
day.
year.
1 year. That will come out to almost 1,000 acts of goodness.
1,095.
Yeah. You've already collected how many?
1 billion.
1 billion. So we have to help him make this into 7 billion.
7
acts.
billion.
Wonderful.
Maybe that will create a chain reaction.
Yes, for sure it will. So we'll have a couple more things. We'll start with a little bit of announcements. One is that some of you have never been introduced to the Brahma Kumaris and have not known about the Raj Yoga course. So I just want to share with you that we do offer a free of cost Raj Yoga course, which you can join. We can do it online. We can do it physically here, maybe whoever wants to do. But for sure, we have an ability to do it online, to go to meetings, Zoom, etc. And so, if you could put your name and email address and phone number here, would you be able to hear them, pass it along to the people who have come here for the first time? Please do write legibly. Put your phone number and email address as clearly as possible so that we will get in touch with you when we start the new course. The second thing is we do have a WhatsApp group that Amita, Sister Amita here, if you would like to stand up, she has created, and so you can be part of that. And so whenever we do events here, and whenever seniors like Brother Ram, there would be many more seniors in the future that we could bring here. And so you are welcome to be part of that and take as much benefit as you want. They can mention, yeah. If you're interested to be part of the WhatsApp group, either meet with her or mention on that slip of paper. We're going to have a small meditation commentary, a meditation experience for all of you. But after that, we will be also handing over, Brother Ram will be giving you a very special blessing card that is kind of almost customized to you, that's meant for you, and a little bit of sweet, a small sweet. So if you can stay for a little bit longer, it will be appreciated, so that you can take the benefit of that as well. Yes. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Suppose if somebody do 90% goodness, act of goodness for you, and 10% bad, and usually I'm sure a lot of people, we tend to remember the 10% rather than 90%. How to move yourself to the 90 rather than 10?
Yeah. The question is that we do many times 90% good things for somebody, but 10% mistake or I end up doing something wrong and all that. And people remember only the 10%, but they don't remember the 90 good things I do. You could call it 9 to 1, right? Okay. I do 9 good things. No, this is the human nature. This is how the world is. If you do 9 good things and 1 bad thing, it's a total wash. 1 bad thing will take care of all the 9 good things. So now it's up to you whether you get frustrated, depressed, and you say, forget about it. I'm not going to do it. Or you can start the 11th good one. That means it's a human nature. For example, I can tell about myself. I will do so many good things to people, but one thing wrong happens. Or something, I have a weakness or something. So what people will say, Ram is very nice person. Very nice person. But he is little messy. Now, I'm a good person is very general. But messy, everybody comes to know. Then they will ask me, Ram, could you please help us? Could you please help us? Yes, I can help you, but make sure that you don't create mess. I say, how come you know that I am messy? Oh, we come to know you. People talk about you. That is how the world is. No, because I am a good person is general, but messy is very definitive, and it was spoken at the end. People will only remember I am messy. So this is how the world is. But the point is, this is where we see becoming unlimited. Start the 11th one, 12th one. And 90% actually is perfect. And I call it perfect under field conditions. Because many times you say you don't make mistakes. Really your intention at that time is not to do wrong. But because of it could be possible, you did not know the fact. Maybe you were not strong enough. Maybe the time was not right. You end up making a mistake, but you did not have intention. Right? So keep yourself calm. Benefit of that 90% I did good with my humility, accepting myself, accepting my mistakes. That will add to the 90% and make it humility, the love, the kindness, and say, I'm so sorry. Because when you're doing 90% good, you have the courage to say sorry. That's all. So you add with your spiritual energy of love, kindness, acceptance, humility, whatever you want to call it, you can make it 100. How about that?
Okay. So Kanishta will take us through a meditation experience.
Take this beautiful journey to experience our inner goodness.
So let's relax and very gently move a bit. Becoming aware of yourself as a being of light. Focus your attention at the center of your forehead and visualize a tiny spark of light. Light that is emitting your inner goodness. Take this moment to awaken your mind with this thought that true goodness resides within. Goodness is my natural nature. Create this good quality thought and very gently connect to that inner space, that gold mine of goodness. That resides within. You have all the resources within that you can use to express your inner goodness. Take this moment to observe this gold mine of goodness. What do you see? You become aware of all the qualities that are there, all the gems, and you remember that you are a being of peace, a being of happiness, a being full with generosity, full with contentment, patience, courage. You have everything that you need to express goodness. Now visualize yourself using all these resources in your day-to-day life as you are interacting with others. You are listening with patience. You are speaking the language of kindness. You are seeing only and only beauty in everyone. You are creating merciful feelings towards everyone. You always have good wishes for everyone. So see yourself using all your inner resources to serve. Remember, you are here in this world for a very special purpose. And that purpose begins with giving. And as you begin to give, naturally you see yourself receiving from God that divine energy. So see yourself receiving God's love, God's peace. You are bathing in that ocean, ocean of love, ocean of peace, ocean of light, ocean of goodness. And as you begin to receive, you begin to overflow. You begin to emerge all your goodness. You have created a ripple effect, a chain reaction of goodness. Your goodness is impacting the whole world. You have created a very powerful atmosphere of goodness. Tsunami of goodness. Strong wave of goodness is spreading. Bringing very close that world of happiness, that world of goodness, that world of peace. And in this world of peace and happiness, there is nothing that is lacking. So congratulate yourself. For creating